Configure. This is the first and most essential stage for digitization. This stage helps to configure all the required fields or data elements of the image to be extracted. Let's see how we configure. Create a project to give a logical name to the digitization solution. Create single or multiple configuration templates for the project you defined. A configuration template may be either of 1. Standard, non-standard, pattern base. When you can use these configurations. Standard. When all images or documents are of same layout, then this configuration is most suggested. Non-standard. When document layout is different from each other, but required data elements are available somewhere in the document, then this configuration is most suggested. Pattern base. When a group of documents layout is similar and these groups cover higher % of the entire volume, then this configuration is most suggested. The best configuration type would be decided after analyze the in-scope documents and its pattern relationship. Sometimes single or multiple configuration type gives better accuracy performance. Let's see one of them how to configure. Non-standard configuration. First step is to create a project. Let's click New from the Project section. So New or Edit Project Configuration UI opened. Now here you can define project-related informations like data pages, during configuration if you know how many data pages and what are they, then you can define here. OCR engine, you can select what type of OCR engine to be used in which section. Now Modi is in action but we are in process of integrating Nuance Omni page. Workflow stages. Select which workflow stages are needed for this project. Classification type. You can define sub-classification type of the document, like data page, attachment, etc. Here you can also configure master data if needed in your project. After all necessary configuration, save it and close. Then select the project you defined. Let's say invoice processing. Next select configuration type, non-standard and configuration name, inventory type 2. Next click Get Configuration Info, to retrieve all the data elements and its configurations. Configuration consists of data set as ITELI data to identify data pages and other pages. Template info to define different types of data elements to retrieve, like text, checkbox, option button, table or list. Keyword to define key value, non-key value, pattern-driven, custom type like address, name information to location a data element in the page. Data range to define how much to retrieve. Data properties to define data type validation and type of data to retrieve. You can define external function to call for complex data and business validation. You can also define when to call custom function for validation.